coordinated Bitcoin dump that could be coming. Is it really coordinated, or is there just a lot of crypto news that will impact the market? We're going to cover it. We're going to talk about all of it because it matters. It's important. This morning, it's like we got a slew of kind of bearish news for the market. Kind of bearish. And primarily, it's coming out of America because y'all know how the SEC likes to get down. And before we kind of talk about that, I just want to say, like, we're still dealing with the aftermath of Helene, and now the stuff that's going on in Florida. It's like, and then all the earthquakes we're having in California. It's like, can we catch a break? Well, not me. I'm fine. I'm safe right now. I'm fine. I'm safe. I just so stressful. And I'm worried about a lot of you guys. It's scary. So one of the ticky-tacky said he's getting on a flight, getting out of Florida. Good for you. I'm happy for you. To all those that are dealing with Helene, I've donated to the Cajun Navy Relief. If you guys would like to donate, they're great. If not, that's totally fine. I'm just letting you know I've done that. I've donated to my cousin who's boots on the ground, helping people, bringing supplies and whatnot. I'm having trouble getting a hold of him, but I told him if he needs more money, just to let me know, and I'm more than happy to send more money. But let's go ahead and let's talk about the crypto markets. And just know that you are in mine and Lo's prayers. She sat up last night and she did her prayers because she goes to a Christian school. She's a child of God. She got in trouble yesterday at the thrift store. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. First and foremost, I forgot to do that. Yikes. Let's see if this works. Yes. Woo! I did it. Woo! Yeah, Lo will pray. I don't know if you tell her to. If you tell her to pray, she won't. But my baby nephew, he goes, "Dear God, amen." And I know he's really saying a prayer. He gets nervous. He's super cute. All right, so let's take a look at the crypto markets and we'll go over what's happening. Also to chicken bone broth gang. I hit my protein goals for the day yesterday. I stayed right under 1,200 calories. All right. Crypto bubbles. This is the daily. Everything is pretty much down. FTT, we're going to talk about what's going on with FTX. A lot of people gave a lot of misinformation besides me. And I'm going to toot my own horn over here. I told you guys about the whole FTX distribution thing, that it wasn't going to be what people are saying. I told you guys, and I told you it was going to be over a long period of time. So we're going to cover that, and I'm going to continue to toot my horn over that because the amount of misinformation regarding bankruptcies and whatnot is absurd. And somebody that knows bankruptcies really, really well is D, because that's what he does for work. He works for collections, and that's what they do. So I've learned a lot about collections over the last couple of years because of all the insanity that's happening in crypto markets, but we're going to talk about that. So you're not getting all this money flowing into the markets, and the prices that they're valuating the crypto going back in cash, I believe, to people. We'll talk about that too. But anyways, FTT is literally a meme coin. On the weekly, we still look a little bit hopeful. Nero is up 72%, but realistically, the markets are looking a little bit bearish right now. And one of the big things that came out, crypto.com. Crypto.com is really tried and true. Again, that doesn't mean you should leave your crypto there. That doesn't mean you should trust them. It simply means they've been around, they sustain the crypto contagion, and they're doing the best that they can. And I absolutely love that app. I do keep that app on one of my phones. And I keep a little bit of crypto there. Not a whole uncashed, maybe not even a whole lot, just so I can buy if I want to buy really quickly, or if I can pay with crypto, whatever. But I love it. It's a great app. I don't have a ref link. I just have Femex and Margex down below if y'all want to use it. If not, that's fine too. But Crypto.com has filed suit against the SEC to protect the future of crypto in the United States of America. This is powerful. Absolutely powerful. So they filed a lawsuit against the SEC because, as we know, the SEC loves to go after good actors. Lawsuit follows a Wells notice from the SEC. SEC sent a Wells notice to Crypto.com, and they kind of followed consensus to suit, said, nope, we're just going to go ahead and sue you. We're going to get out there first. Basically, the SEC believes that Crypto.com may may have violated federal securities laws, which again, federal securities laws are from the 1930s. Crypto.com was not established in the 30s, and Crypto.com uses technology from the 2000s. Okay? They claim the SEC has expanded jurisdiction beyond statutory limits by classifying most crypto transactions as securities, except for Bitcoin, Ethereum, without following proper rulemaking procedures. I agree 100%. And I've been screaming this and telling you guys, the SEC, we don't have any rules. We don't have any laws. And Congress and it's not just the SEC. Congress needs to get it together, and Congress needs to work a lot harder. They do, because I'm getting really, really, really sick of Congress doing all these hearings and not making any progress. That's my taxpayer dollars. This is your taxpayer dollars that are funding all these people's salaries. These people get food on the table. These people are able to eat because we're paying taxes. But what about us? Oh, you're making money? No, we don't like that. Oh, you want to buy Bitcoin? No, we want you to buy it through BlackRock. No. Taxes go to fund the public service and to fund other public systems and repairs, whatever it is. We want fair laws in the United States of America that tell us what we can and can't do, but we want our privacy and we want to have the same privileges as those with wealth. Because if you're a accredited investor, you can use leverage, you get special access to IPO, all kinds of stuff. And that's because folks are rich. And that's okay to be rich. It's not a wealth thing, okay? They need to stop pitting us against each other with all these societal differences. I get it, but at the same time, really? You should be able to take a test and prove, hey, you know what? I'm smart enough. If you can play a damn scratcher, you should be able to do what you want to do in crypto. Okay. And you know what? Some of y'all might get mad at me, but I'm even okay with them capping it to 5% of my income or 5% of this. Don't care. Fine. But let me do whatever I need to do to increase the amount of money I'm making so I can support my community, so I can support my families, because all Congress and the SEC are doing is just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if they really cared about getting something out there, it would have been done already. And that's my issue. That is my issue. So Crypto.com said, nope, we're going to sue you. They also argue that the SEC's rule was implemented without the mandatory notice and comment period as required by the APA, Administration Procedure Act. And again, SEC does what they want to do when they want to do it. If you want to find my real person, who I am, you can go to my website, CryptoWendyO.com, and you can verify. It will tell you all of my links. Crypto.com also wants to ensure the CFTC governs these products. They believe court will provide checks on the SEC's actions, reaffirming the legitimacy of its operations and benefiting the broader crypto industry. Crypto.com also filed a petition with the CFTC and SEC seeking joint clarification on regulatory oversight for certain crypto derivatives. Because again, we need to know what's going on. So the market nuked. But again, this is actually bullish. And Crypto.com is following what what Consensus did. And this all essentially stems from Ripple, because Ripple was the ones that's like, you know what? We're going to fight. A lot of companies like Library, they unfortunately had to file for bankruptcy and go under. A lot of companies just stopped doing it. And a lot of them left. You should never have your coins in any crypto exchange. So a lot of companies are just doing more business overseas. Ripple's doing more things in Dubai and other countries because guess what? It's not crypto friendly in the United States of America. It's not. And we about had it. And again, you want to talk about not having funds to do X, Y, and Z. Guess what? That's what they tax crypto. That's what taxes are for. You want to talk about having a deficit? Guess what? Now let's talk about what's going on. Another negative thing for the crypto markets. And again, I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but this is what's happening in the news. So I have to let you guys know. I also think Crypto.com has a Web3 wallet. Please fact check me on that. But you should never have crypto in any crypto exchange ever. Okay? Never. So Supreme Court will not hear court case over $4.4 billion in seized Silk Road Bitcoin. Free Ross. The U.S. government now appears free to sell 69,370 Bitcoin that it seized from a Silk Road affiliated wallet. Good. Sell it. Sell it. Dump the market, please. For the love of God, sell it. If you want to be a big dodo public servant for the United States of America and think it's a good idea to sell the Bitcoin that is appreciated like an insane amount and sell it, do it. Please, let us buy it from you. Please. Please. Please, please, please. It is worth $4.38 billion. And the request for review was brought by Battleborn Investments. The company claimed to have purchased the rights to Bitcoin through a bankruptcy estate. That's a whole nother hot mess. But when did, let me go ahead and do a little bit of quick math here. Silk Road. So Silk Road, Bitcoin. Let's see, hold on. 2013. So let's write down 2013. Okay. How much was one Bitcoin in 2013? Between like $13 and $1,000. Crypto became more accessible. Price followed increase. Opening 2013 at $13. Bitcoin breached 1,000 by November 2013. Okay. So let's just say, for example, Bitcoin was $1,000 in 2013 when let's just say that. And it pumped 69,000%. Is that correct? Was that correct? I don't know. Am I a dodo? My math is not good. Okay. But like Bitcoin is now trading at 64,000. What is it? $60,000? Let's go to the month. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. So you have your Bitcoin. Let's just put it here. Let's just put it at 1,000. Let's just do 1,000. Okay, here. At the current price, that is 5,791%. Like 6,000%, let's just say. And you want to sell that asset? You want to sell that asset. When BlackRock came out with a report talking about Bitcoin being one of the best hedge outside of gold. Then JP Morgan puts out the report. And then you have a presidential candidate talking about buying Bitcoin and holding it X amount of time for a strategic reserve to help pay off debt. Now you have the president of El Salvador that claims he's going to pay debt off by 2025. IMF pissed. So you want to sell this Bitcoin. 1 + 1 = 69 here. And the crazy thing about it, the absolutely insane thing about it is, like, why? What? For what? What is the reason? But you know what? And it might cause a little bit of market volatility, whatever the deal is. You know what? Sell it. Dump your Bitcoin. We already know the public servants are incompetent. We already know that they do not see they're, and again, I'm not saying this to be ageist. I'm simply saying they're from a different era and they don't necessarily understand. And we also, and I'm going to show you guys something from BlackRock. Where is it? Is it over here? Hold on a second. This is a presentation. And I did a little ticky-tacky yesterday. This is a presentation from BlackRock. 10 trillion asset manager BlackRock says crypto is being adopted faster than the internet and mobile phones. Look at this. Let me just make sure y'all can see it. I have my screen shared. Okay, cool. Okay. Digital asset adoption is outpacing other major technologies. And they say adoption of digital assets, economic digitization, declining trust, falling confidence in public servants, financial institutions, and traditional monetary systems is exacerbated by inflation. Demographic tailwinds. Compared to baby boomers, millennials and Gen Z investors disproportionately hold more crypto assets. I know down here you can't see, I'm blocking it. Maturing infrastructure. Maturation of digital asset infrastructure has eased barriers of access. But let's sell 69,000 Bitcoin or whatever the hell they have. And then we have the adoption trajectory over here. Crypto, 10 years. And that's why I said, look at the 30-year mark over here. Okay. We have crypto, the internet, and the mobile phone. Crypto is surpassing. It looks like it has surpassed both the internet and the mobile phone. And we are still early. Very, very, very early. So the fact that our public servants are fading Bitcoin is ridiculous. So technically, you still are early. And if you want to join the Bitcoin economy, very easy to do so. Go read the white paper. Go set dollar cost average limits, whatever the hell you want to do, and get more Bitcoin. Insane. But again, this is bearish news. This will impact the charts. And then the last bearish story, we're going to talk about FTX. FTX receives U.S. bankruptcy court confirmation of its plan of reorganization. Under the terms of the plan, 98% of creditors will receive approximately 119% of the amount of the allowed claims within 90 days after the effective date of the plan. FTX projects that the total value of property collected, converted to cash, and available for distribution will be between 14.7 billion and 16.5 billion. This amount includes assets under the control of Chapter 11, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? Guess what? You want to know the date that they're going by, which makes it insane? Where is it? I think Miss Tiffany, she posted it. Yes, she did. So creditors will receive at least 118% of their claim value in cash, but keep in mind that claims are valued on the petition date prices when Bitcoin was worth 16,000. So you are not getting, I think Voyager, was it Gemini? I forgot what company it was. They did, if you had one Bitcoin, you got 0.8 Bitcoin back, something like that. They're not doing Bitcoin for Bitcoin. They're doing the cash valuation. Therefore, let's say you had one Bitcoin. Sorry. So let's say you had one Bitcoin. You're not getting one Bitcoin back. You're getting a portion of that or whatever it is. So your Bitcoin's being worth at 16,000. So let's say you had one Bitcoin, they'll give you $16,000, something along those lines. So that's why when people are like, oh, it's going to be released, everyone's getting their money. First and foremost, it takes time. It's probably going to take more months. And then it's going to be done over like a 60-day period, what it says. And then the people that didn't collect, there's going to be, depending on what state or jurisdiction or country you're in, there's going to be another process. So this money is not, this 16 billion, whatever it is not flooding into the market. Some of it might, but I guarantee you, a lot of people have to pay taxes. A lot of people are absolutely decimated by FTX. So there's other things that they're going to have to take care of financially. So again, that's bearish because people are like, oh my God. And then a lot of people are like, oh my God, this is so bullish, blah, blah, blah. No, and I told you guys this. I literally told you. I told you this was not what was going to happen. I told you. Anything that goes in court, just like we've seen with all the crypto cases, with the bankruptcies, with anything that goes to court takes a very, 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 very long time. And it's not done overnight. In addition to that, that money's not flooding directly into the markets. So it's going to be 60 days of the plan's effective date. So it's coming, but this is not all coming into the crypto market. So that's what's going on. And that's why we think that there could be some bearishness happening. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Bitcoin. Take a look at the weekly. We'll start over here. Actually, we're just going to look at this. So on the weekly, we got a swing wick high to 64.3. On the daily, we are unable to break above 64,000. And we're just kind of going sideways between 62 and 63. We're literally in a range over here. And again, it's a little bit of bearish price action. And on the 4 hour, we're just kind of, it looks like we're kind of heading down. So maybe look for like lower areas of 61.8. But overall, when we've talked about Bitcoin, we've really been kind of ranging almost a year. Nothing really exciting. We will get a breakout, but we're not ready yet. We're really, really not. So this could actually cause the market to drop with all of these bearish things. Will it happen overnight? Not necessarily. Me personally, I want to make sure that we stay above $60,000. But realistically, I'm looking for us to continue to trend down. That's what it's looking like. Unless we get some sort of like insane price action that happens, but we really need to get above $70,000. $70,000 would be wonderful. Now, Ethereum is holding semi-okay on the weekly. Nothing too great. We are in an uptrend, though. Whee! Wonderful. Fantastic. And then Solana is at 143, a little bit of negative price action. And I actually went in and I bought some SUI yesterday. I think it was like $2 or something. But SUI actually does look like it does have a little bit more upside. However, if we lose support here at 190, then I would probably look to 180 to about 160 here. So that's what's going on with the markets. And then our little XRP is a little engine that could, and it looks like we want to retest about 51 cents over here. So that's what's happening with the markets. And again, I think right now, until we get some more information regarding the election, and again, I think election is 37 days away. Well, we are going to get a bull market, but I would expect some volatility. I really, really, really would. And again, we have one candidate that's pro-crypto, the other one is not. I'm not giving you any signals. If you need a financial advisor, you can go to Brian Dame. He is a legitimate financial advisor. I just bought like $100 worth. That's all. Not a big deal. So one of the things I like to do, sometimes I buy into things. I'll buy like $100, like whatever it is. But I also set limit orders, and then I'll do like 1,000 or 5,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is. But I'm not going to buy the top and use like a lot of capital. You guys are ridiculous. And also too with Solana that I've talked about, I like this area over here. I've got line set, I've got alert set, and I analyze the situation. But I just want a little bit of exposure to SUI, so I bought like $100. Who cares? Big deal. So what? I'm going to be down, what, like $20? Oh my God, so bad. Oh my goodness. Who cares? I spent $40 at the thrift store yesterday. That's okay. I'll be okay. You should have some chicken bone broth. That's good for critical thinking. And I've got super stink bids too as well. But I want to buy Solana here at 130. And I might just wait because, again, if we have some insane nuke, it'll be wonderful. All right, now let's get into, we talked about BlackRock being bullish. Let's also talk about BlackRock again. So BlackRock is on the verge of surpassing 23 billion in Bitcoin holdings for IBIT. The public servants, and this is a scam account over here, so we are just going to go ahead and block this person because it's a scam account. But basically, what this means is the United States of America is going to dump their, what was it, $69 billion or something like that? Where is it? Or $4.4 billion. Yeah, there's 69,000 Bitcoin. So they're going to dump their $4.4 billion of Bitcoin. And BlackRock is buying more because they have to for the ETFs. Right? Very interesting contradiction here, but good for BlackRock. Now, Ethereum. Ethereum community lashes out at Bloomberg's Eric B. over misinformation. So let's go and talk about Mr. Eric B. and what he said. I like him. He gives out good information for the most part. Oh, they're talking about, he shared a claim that Ethereum is less secure than Bitcoin. And he's right. 100%. And basically it was in regards to the AWS, Amazon. What the hell is it? I can't, I have like a brain thing right now where it's not working, but he's right. He quoted a passage from the book, Bitcoin Beginner's Guide, and stated the government could shut down Ethereum by cutting off Amazon AWS. Oh, I forget what it's called. 28.4% of the nodes are hosted by AWS, and critics highlighted this claim as misleading. So that part might not have been true. But again, Bitcoin is the most decentralized crypto asset in the world, and it will always be until something better comes along. And when Ethereum merged over from proof of work to proof of stake, it became less secure. It became less decentralized. Again, I'm not a tech person. I've had tech people on the show. They have talked about this. So you guys can go back and watch that. But I understand. And again, I'm an Ethereum bag holder too. I want that $10,000 Ethereum. Oh my God. And some of you will die because I literally said, no, I literally bought Ethereum. I think it was, I have some Ethereum that's sub $80 or sub $100. Not a lot, but a teeny tiny bit. And then I have, most of it is about $200-300 as well. So make sure you guys smash the like. But anyways, I'm bullish on Ethereum, pump my bags. Now, Ripple. Ripple stablecoin testing advances with giant RLUSD minting and burning. So Ripple has advanced the stablecoin beta testing. The company is now conducting heavy burning of RLUSD on chain. The firm only has plans to launch RLUSD on Ethereum this year, with XRPL to come this next year. Wonderful, fantastic. Ripple community's getting some love, XRP Army. And Ethereum's getting some love. Pump my bags. Absolutely here for it. I also, too, want to give... Well, let's go back. Let me see if I missed anything in this story over here. Okay. A side note is the 150 billion stablecoin market is projected to hit 2.8 trillion by 2028. And I also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Charles H. He says his BlackRock is in Asheville, NC, and surrounding areas, delivering supplies and moving people. Thanks to the Cardano community for suggesting the deployment. I want to give a big, big shout out to the Cardano community and to Charles. This is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I love it. Say what you want to say about Cardano. Say what you want to say about Charles. Don't care. Me and Charles have had our beef before in the past, like on Twitter, just dumb stuff. This is outstanding. I love to see it. And big thank you for supporting people. This is about humans helping humans. Love it. Absolutely love it. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Credit where credit's due. Another big story over here. Phantom is rolling out beta support for Coinbase's Ethereum Layer 2 base. You get to access your favorite DeFi and NFT apps, buy and swap thousands of tokens in Phantom, and stay safe with ledger support, spam filtering, and more. Also, too, shout out to WalletGuard. Use it. It's amazing. Phantom Wallet will be the leader for the bull market when the real retail comes in. Because right now it's all crypto people for the most part. Phantom Wallet has always done a fantastic job creating really dope projects or really dope products. That was the word. Really great products for people to use. I think it's outstanding. It's so much better than MetaMask. It really, really, really is. It's got so many different chains. You can see your NFTs super clear. Everything is just so easy to use, so clear to use. I don't even know who uses MetaMask anymore, but Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Base, Bitcoin. What else do you need? What else do you need? Seriously. I love it. Absolutely love it. So if you're not using Phantom, I highly recommend you take a look. All right, now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Degen news over here for you meme coiners. And again, meme coins are not going anywhere. They will continue to do well. And if you pick the right meme coin, you can have financial freedom. Just a quick shout out to the O Armies. If you guys want to become an O Army member, it's like $4. Shout out to Mr. R, Mixing, D, Mr. Legend, Raider, Steady User. Let me see what else. Mr. Gamer. Raul, Mr. R again. Keter. Oh yeah, Gamer said to watch the Bitcoin documentary on HBO Max later today that is finally uncovering just who the real Satoshi Nakamoto is. Okay, so HBO is putting out a documentary. They claim they know who Satoshi is. And there's like poly market bets, all kinds of stuff. I know someone who is an early miner. He was actually on the show. If you can find those interviews, shout out to you. I think it's best people don't know who Satoshi is. It could be a group of all these people. I honestly really don't care. Don't care. It doesn't matter who it is to me. Bitcoin will always be queen. until something changes. And right now, nothing's changing. And I'm 100% here for it. So you guys want to watch that? Great. It's a great topic. But overall, yeah. All right, let's talk about Memecoins. This is also on Moonshot. I've got a Moonshot, or not a Moonshot. Moonshot ref link down below if y'all want to use it. If not, totally fine. But new Solana Memecoin, FWOG, flips Spirit Airlines in market cap. And that's why I've told you all many times. I've said, a lot of you have a really negative stance on Memecoin. And guess what? I get it. I totally get it. But at the end of the day, that's where the money is. If you want to make money, you want to make life-changing gains, you will take a look at meme coins. Does that mean buying every meme coin? No. Does it mean, whole diamond handing this stuff? No. I am telling you, start paper trading this stuff. Start paying attention to all the different chains, to BNB and Tron and Solana and Base and Ethereum and whatever it is, whatever you're interested in, Sui, Metris, all the different layer ones. Start paper trading. Then if you get a good track record, then start dumping capital in. And understand, most of the capital is probably going to go to zero. But if you can start paper trading and do well, cool. And I actually have some of this. I have on my little app. I have the Moonshot app on my phone because it's cute. And it's super easy to use. Super easy. Buy, sell, just clicking buttons. So there's that. Also, too, and Miss Iggy Azalea and Cardi B are going head for head. And it's kind of funny to watch. Oh, I'm not bearish, honey. I'm not bearish. Raider says, memes are not easy to trade. I do good, but I've also been in the trenches learning for years. Yes, Raider has. He has. He does pretty good, but at the same time, we lose a lot too. Paper trade. They're not easy, but Moonshot will make it very easy, a lot easier to access, plus because the contracts are verified. But at the same time, there's risk. That's why it says paper trade. Practice on Moonshot and paper trade. So hip hop star Cardi B's X account promotes meme token amid hack concerns. No, it was probably a Sahil thing that happened. What's going on? What else? And then Iggy Azalea has kind of been like clapping back against her. It's freaking funny. But Cardi B dropped a meme token. I'm not telling y'all to get in on this any way, shape, or form. I don't think it's anything what Iggy Azalea will do. I think Iggy Azalea, she is an outlier with Mother. And I've kind of thought that since the beginning. We've talked about it. But she's really been, she's kind of been going off on Cardi. Like, it's funny. Imagine the noise if I bundled 60% of Mother before promoting it. And again, a lot of these people are not her, but a lot of these people are buying an absurd amount of the coins before they are getting the certain amount of coins before they launch. I guess the silver lining is maybe all the random scammers trying to suddenly enter the market with tokens is a sign we are very close to entering October portion of things. And these are like little digs at Cardi. So anyways, there's that for the little bit of the drama today. Also, too, it looks like Justin Sun from Tron is helping another rapper. I'm not even taking a look at the coin because I just don't. No. We're at other stuff. So celebrity $, Ty $, accidentally transferred 1.66 million Sundog worth $409,000 to the contracted address, effectively burning his bag of 1.66 million. Ooh. Justin Sun sent him 3.2 million Tron worth 500,000, allowing him to buy back 1.64 million Sundog. That's very nice of, very, very, very nice of Mr. Sun. Very, very nice. Good for him. So again, Justin Sun will not send you money if you make a mistake. Understand that. Also, too, ECB official proposes unified European ledger for digital assets. This is about a CBDC. This is important. Yeah, that was a test run. And let me tell y'all something really quick, too. I've sent money to the contract address before in the past because things get dumb. I'm telling you, always read the terms of services. And the other day I was sending test amounts to an exchange before I transferred other money over there. And I didn't read that you needed to send a minimum. I was sending other than a minimum. So I was like, why isn't it getting here? So mistakes happen. So always make sure to read all the details when you're using centralized exchanges. Send test amounts before you send over, and then double check the addresses. What I like to do, I will copy pasta the addresses from the exchange, from whatever it is I'm using, like 4 or 5, 6 times. I go through each little letter. It's just a crazy habit I do because I've been doing this a long time. But be very careful because Justin Sun won't send you money. So this is regarding CBDCs. So basically, the goal is to create a digital capital markets union to address fragmentation of traditional markets. Over 60% of EU banks are exploring distributed ledger technology. This is scary. 22% are using it. Current DLT systems are non-interoperable, creating sliced liquidity. This basically means, you guys, that they're going to have one interoperable chain, or everything's going to be interoperable, and it's going to be private. It's scary. The proposal has interest from SWIFT, JP Morgan, and the Bank of International Settlements. I wonder what chain they'll use. And on that note, I'm going to let you all go. I got to work on some media because I got a really busy week. I'm also going to be going to Karate Combat in Salt Lake City. So I'll see you guys there. But I'll be back later. I got a cute little video for you guys I got to work on. But anyway, sending y'all love and light and have fun. And just be safe at the markets right now. Okay, bye.